Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Trish Stratus gets one more opportunity to advance in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Stephanie McMahon, the Director of Talent Relations for the Women's Division, giving her one more opportunity. But, ladies and gentlemen, we can't think about the Queen of the Ring tournament. Right now, we have to think about the King of the Ring tournament as the Nature Boy Ric Flair makes his way to the ring. This is one of two King of the Ring matches that we are going to see, ladies and gentlemen, later on tonight in the main event. Scott Steiner takes on Goldberg one more time, with the winner advancing to the semifinals. Ric Flair, of course, is a member of Evolution, but as of late, it appears that Evolution has fallen apart at the seams. Triple H crossing paths with Ric Flair right before he made his way out to the ring. Triple H not accompanying Ric Flair to the ring for this matchup. It appears that Triple H doesn't care about anything except getting another shot at the world title. Ric Flair has an opportunity to earn a shot at the world title as well, but ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, his chances do not look very high here tonight, because he is facing arguably one of the fastest rising stars in WWE. The next big thing, Bobby Lashley, being accompanied down to the ring by his advocate Paul Heyman, the man that turned his back on Brock Lesnar at No Way Out, the final stop for SmackDown before WrestleMania, siding with Bobby Lashley, claiming that Brock Lesnar is old news. And from what we've seen by Bobby Lashley since arriving here on the scene in the WWE, he truly is the next big thing. He defeated Sting last week on Monday Night Raw. He's defeated Shawn Michaels. He tore apart Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And now he looks to set his sights on the World Heavyweight Championship. And there's no better way to do it than to win the King of the Ring tournament. As we get set for our first matchup of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, King of the Ring action, Ric Flair, Bobby Lashley, and this match is underway. Ric Flair takes the first step out, and ever the confident one, the Ric Flair, you gotta look out for him, the dirtiest player in the game, and he is called that for a reason. Bobby Lashley looks for the boot, and Ric Flair ducked out of the way in a massive chop there. And it looks like it just pissed off Lashley, and Ric Flair apologizing, but Ric Flair, as I said, dirtiest player in the game, suckering Lashley into it. That's one thing that Bobby Lashley's gonna have to look out for. The 16-time world champion, the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair, will do whatever it takes as he rakes the eyes to move on in this tournament. Ric Flair has admitted that he has more years behind him than he does in front of him, and he wants to try to win the big one while he can still go at this level. Holding a massive victory over Kurt Angle last week, no thanks to a distraction by Shelton Benjamin, but regardless, a win is a win when it comes to the King of the Ring tournament. Ric Flair looks to keep up that momentum. Right now he's being overpowered by the next big thing, Bobby Lashley. Lashley sends him off the ropes, and a massive power slam there, down into the cover. This match could be over. Hook of the leg and a kick out. Ric Flair, of course, does have history of having lower back problems after getting in a helicopter crash a long time ago, and you know Bobby Lashley's going to look to target that here tonight, as a massive running right hand by Lashley has rocked the Nature Boy, and there's the power game of Bobby Lashley. What a way to kick off the show, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, also here tonight on Monday Night Raw, as Ric Flair takes down Lashley, the VIP Lounge makes its debut on Monday Night Raw with a special guest. The Rated R Superstar Edge will be the special guest on the VIP Lounge, hosted by MVP. As Ric Flair looking to do a little bit more damage, he realizes that he doesn't have the size and power advantage over Lashley, so he's going to try to do damage on the outside of the ring. the wise man, Ric Flair, and oh my God, Bobby Lashley just got dropped, slammed head first into the barricade. And I think referees at a count of 6. Ric Flair's going to try to win by a count out, and it looks like Bobby Lashley on the outside of the ring has been busted open. Lashley has been busted open after getting his head slammed off the barricade. Refs at a count of 8, count of 9, and Bobby Lashley just gets back in the ring, and Ric Flair takes him back down. The dirtiest player in the game almost winning this match via count out. You could still advance if you win by count out, and Ric Flair's stalling suplex. The Nature Boy has control over Bobby Lashley. Ric Flair once again another suplex. Of course, MVP, as I said, the VIP Lounge does return and also make its debut here on Monday Night Raw. MVP will be a part of a triple threat match in the semifinals of the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament next week on Raw, but we have to find out who the third man is going to be, as Dustin Rhodes will take on a mystery opponent later on tonight as well. Like I said, we have an action-packed episode of Monday Night Raw as Ric Flair joining Bobby Lashley on the top rope. Superplex, center of the ring. That could be it. Lashley's down for the count. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. Does Flair move on in the tournament? No. Close encounter there for Ric Flair, and Bobby Lashley back up to his feet, and Bobby Lashley takes down the Nature Boy. Just like that, Bobby Lashley back up to his feet, and just like that, Bobby Lashley has taken full control of this match once again. Sends Flair into the corner, and a massive running spear there. It's Ric Flair getting the life choked out of him by the boot of Bobby Lashley. Ric Flair rolling to the outside of the ring, going to try to create some separation, but Bobby Lashley not going to give him that separation. Bobby Lashley has Ric Flair up on his shoulders. Where the hell is he taking him? Lashley, wait a minute, drops him head first on the apron. Maybe trying to get a little bit of payback on the Nature Boy. Maybe trying to open up Ric Flair now. Referees at a count of 5. Lashley has Ric Flair up on the barricade and sends him spine first. Good God almighty. With the power of Bobby Lashley, there's no way in hell Ric Flair's not going to feel that one in the morning. Sends him back in the ring. Bobby Lashley now looking for something there, but Ric Flair fires back, fighting from the ground up, a massive chop, and another one. Ric Flair lighting up Bobby Lashley, and now Ric Flair picks him up. Pile driver! Pile driver, that could do it! Into the cover, hooks the leg. Does that put him away? No! Kick on it too. Ric Flair sends Lashley into the corner, going to try to keep the pressure on him, but Lashley firing out, fighting back, fighting out of the corner, and now here comes Lashley. Here comes Lashley, ducks the clothesline, but Ric Flair got the reversal. He had it well. Scott had caught him with a knee. He caught him with a knee, right to the open wound of Bobby Lashley. Lashley is dazed. Lashley is confused, and Ric Flair chopping the holy hell, and Ric Flair, the dirtiest player in the game, ripping at the face of Lashley, and now looking to steal it. No. Ric Flair almost stole it there. The dirtiest player in the game in full effect here tonight, but Lashley lights him up with a chop, looks for the boot. Flair ducked it, spins him around. Flair's got the sleeper hold locked in. He's got the sleeper hold, but oh, come on. Flair had to break it up. Lashley's arm just smacked that top rope, but Ric Flair now on the top rope. Bobby Lashley is down on the outside of the ring. What the hell? Ric Flair looking to fly! A crossbody over the top of Paul Heyman. Ric Flair putting it all on the line in the King of the Ring tournament. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. Does that put away Bobby Lashley? No! Lashley kicks out. Ric Flair can't believe it. And now Ric Flair trying to figure out what to do next. These fans showing their appreciation for the Nature Boy here tonight. And Ric Flair, wait a minute. Ric Flair tearing apart that turnbuckle pad. The dirtiest player in the game. The dirtiest player in the game, but the referee sees it. The referee saw it. Lashley back up to his feet, but he didn't see the low blow. The referee didn't see the low blow. Dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair. Flair's gonna do it. Flair's gonna do it. He's got the figure 4 leg lock locked in on Bobby Lashley. Does Bobby Lashley have enough left in the tank? Does he have enough left to stay in the fight? It's locked in tight. Lashley's in trouble. Lashley's in trouble. Flair might make him tap out here, but Lashley reversing the pressure. Lashley reversing the pressure, able to fight out of the figure 4 leg lock, and now here comes Lashley with a clothesline. And then a back body drop to Flair. And just like that, Lashley turns the tide. Spine buster. Spine buster. Ric Flair is in trouble. Flair's in trouble. And a full Nelson slam on the lower back again. That's gotta be enough. Flair's back can't take much more. No. Flair's not willing to quit. Flair isn't willing to quit, but I don't think he's gonna have a choice, because Lashley measuring him, lining him up for the spear. Spearing Ric Flair out of his boots, and this match is over. What? Flair kicking out at 2. Lashley can't believe it. These fans can't believe it. I can't believe it. And Paul Heyman can't believe it. But Paul Heyman giving Lashley the look almost as if he's saying, you know what to do. Put him down. Lashley picks him up. Down he goes. Dominator to the Nature Boy. And this match is over. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Ric Flair put up a hell of a fight, putting it all on the line to try to move on in the King of the Ring tournament. But at the end of the day, the power of Bobby Lashley was too much for the Nature Boy. Take nothing away from Ric Flair in this match. He put up one hell of a fight, ladies and gentlemen. But at the end of the day, Bobby Lashley is victorious, and Bobby Lashley is going to the semifinals. What a massive victory for Bobby Lashley.